How's it going, fellas? I'm OrosZ, and this is another episode of Monster Hunter Wilds, and in today's episode, I still have a buff going on. What's up, man? Waving at you. Yay! I don't know, this guy's running around acting all fucking weird. So, last episode we watched a really lovely live performance, I guess. I mean, is it live? It just simply happens every time nighttime comes around in this game. Oh, that's not her, that's just a campfire. I thought she was still standing there. Never mind. So, also, one thing I was curious about is that did they really found a singer who like fucking knows how to speak the Monster Hunter language to sing it, or did they somehow like, you know, gave her a song she was meant to learn and somehow wrote it in such a way where you can understand it? That's the snow monkey Armin said. It's really cute. Super digging that haircut too. If I was a girl, this is the kind of haircut I'd have. I ain't a girl and I have a haircut like GZ instead. A pompadour. No, wait a minute. So last episode we fought Jin the Hat and listened to the concert. That's pretty much all we did. And this episode, yeah, I did all the optional missions. There are no more optional missions for me to do. Though I can tell there's probably gonna be one to hunt down Rayman. Because the only mission to hunt down Rayman is Hunter rank 3 or higher. So today's episode, we are most likely gonna go kill Rayman. So yeah, we got 23 minutes. That's plenty of time. I got a pineapple flavored. Oh, see, there's an icon next to Ice Shard Cliffs showing you that Jin the Hat is present in the area. You can see on the right side that Jin the Hat's hanging around. Wait, how do I... and over here, Santiago, or whatever the fuck his name, is present. You can tell by these yellow icons next to the location symbols. Yeah, and over here in the desert, it's really lagging. And there's also a huge fucking thunder going on. Man, it's fucking laggy in this desert. Yeah, Santiago's here. Maybe he has some weapons for us on sale. I'd love if he had the Eon Kutku weapon, because then I wouldn't have to fucking hunt it down. Oh, he does have a Raffian switch axe. I think it's a Raffian one. Looks pretty cool. Two different fucking hammers. One made of... well, I can fucking tell it's made of Gypceros. And this one's made of Eon Kutku. Fucking hilarious looking. And that's it. And I don't really want anything else out of him. Maybe these Gravius wings. I mean, I don't really have anything better to spend money on. And they might, you know, come in handy later. Haven't really checked out supplies and haven't been here in a while, actually, so... yeah, we're doing the main mission. What's up, Alma?
Let's survey the area. Unless there were some quests you wanted to prioritize?
That's the quest I'm prioritizing, because there's nothing else for me to do. Let's head out.
Let's commence our investigation.
And maybe this episode I'll hunt down Rayman, and if it doesn't take us very long, and if the weather goes back to normal, maybe we could wrap up the last side quest we have going on.
It must be a struggle for the people here to go about their daily lives.
Oh crap, I didn't really restock my supplies between fights, but I should be fine. Jin the Hat took me 26 minutes to fucking fight to defeat, so yeah. I'm curious whether I would like do way better in Monster Hunter World if I had a switch axe instead. Damn it, I keep talking about that fucking game, but I don't really feel like beginning another Monster Hunter playthrough anytime soon. I want to wrap up. Well, I've been playing through the third DLC to Borderlands 3. Everyone's hiding, I guess. And the cowboy one, the one that takes itself seriously, is so fucking good. I hope that's the vibe Borderlands 4 goes for a serious story, except like I hope the main story takes itself seriously, and the side quests can be silly, you know? Because I like if they take a different approach where they all of a sudden take the game too fucking serious, I think that wouldn't be good either. Like Borderlands 3 didn't take itself seriously enough, and it kept doing really dumb jokes where like I couldn't take the main story seriously because of how lame the side quests were. But this third DLC to Borderlands 3 balances things out perfectly. The main story is very much serious.
We have never experienced the sand tide for so long.
Meanwhile, the side quests are still funny, you know?
We sighted a Rey Dau on a plateau not far out.
But they're also funny where they make sense to happen. For example, the first side quest you get in the DLC is a guy who's addicted to like a fake medicine, and he's keep asking you to bring in that miracle medicine, and then you give it to him and he fucking blows up. And that's funny, right? But
we evacuated the village before
in Borderlands 3, a lot of the side quests are just completely just like fucking. They don't make sense to happen when they do, you know? Like a side quest where you have to help a DJ make a fucking song in the middle of a war-torn area, and it's like, what the fuck, man? Why are you making music while there's like a war outside?
We'll be all right here. But
I think the DLCs to Borderlands 3 are actually way better than the main game. Another thing that is cool in this DLC they introduced is a new vehicle called the Jet Beast, but this DLC only has one open area where you actually get to use the Jet Beast. And you know what I thought would be awesome? If you could actually... If, for example, whenever you go to the DLC and you unlock the Jet Beast, you should be able to use the Jet Beast in the base game as well. I think it would have been pretty cool. Because I don't see why not. I do see why in this DLC you only can use the Jet Beast, so that you kind of keep in the team with a cowboy, because the Jet Beast is kind of like a jet-propelled bike, right? So there's kind of that aspect of a biker gang, cowboy. Also, this DLC also has like a very Japanese theme, like everybody's name is like very Japanese. The architecture is very like Orient. Oh, what the hell are these crystals?
I feel it too. It was enraged to the point Sato and Isai could tell from afar. Let's be careful.
So it's like a mixture of samurai movies and Western movies.
Second agitation confirmed. Rey Dau hunt authorized.
I've seen Rayman before, you don't need to show it to me.
Villagers to return home.
As if I never seen Rayman.
understood.
You guys ever played Rayman 1? It's really hard. Ah, dumbass. Yeah, so Rayman is the last alpha fight we have to do. Again, I think out of all the like fights in this game, Jindahar is definitely the only alpha that truly feels like an alpha. When we first got introduced to Rayman, he seemed like he's the actual alpha of the desert. He's fucking huge, scary, and powerful. But then Argveld shows up. Oh, what the hell happened, dude? Rayman, what happened? He's one of my favorite monsters in this game just because how fucking awesome he looks. But at each cutscene he appears and he gets his ass handed to him. I kind of feel bad. Like, instead of being the badass alpha monster of the desert, he just feels like some wannabe alpha. Well, the true alpha is Argveld, because in both cutscenes, it's Argveld who kicks his ass. Jindahar never gets his ass kicked by anybody. So fucking huge. In the case of the Oil Whale Basin alpha monster, the Black Flame Octopus, I've already told you that I don't believe that should be the alpha monster of that area to begin with. I believe the alpha monster of all wheelbases should be Gravius. Last episode it took us 26 minutes to defeat Jindahad. I don't think Rayman is gonna take nearly as long. And also the thing is, Rayman doesn't really have any useful weapon for me, and his armor set doesn't look good. The only good thing out of Rayman is the armor set for the Palico he gives you. That I actually do like. He gives a pretty good weapon for the Palico, I think. But other than all that, I don't think Rayman actually gives me, personally, anything I actually want. And plus, upon beating Rayman right now, I'll probably get a side quest to beat Rayman again. So maybe next episode we're gonna fight Rayman one more time. Oh jeez. I should keep this episode's thumbnail open because later we're gonna have a cool cutscene featuring Rayman. Take a cool shot of him from it. Unless I found that cutscene on the internet and I just simply took a screenshot from someone's video so that I can use it now instead of waiting for the cutscene to happen in my game. I don't know, man. Who cares about my cuts, thumbnails and shit? I do. I care. And I've been telling you about Pokemon Go last episode. Now I mentioned Rayman. In regards to Rayman, I do have Rayman 1, 2, 3, Rayman Raving Rabbits, Rayman Legends I already made a Let's Play out of a long time ago. And Rayman Origins. I have all those Let's Plays recorded. It's just that once I'm done with the Crash Bandicoot Let's Plays, which will still be a while before I'm done with all of those. Maybe a new Crash game would come out by then. It'd be nice. Kinda doubt it, but well, could happen. Yeah, I'll be doing Rayman Let's Plays after Crash Bandicoot. And also, yesterday, after I was done recording my fight against the Black Flame Octopus, one last time, I've recorded a gameplay and such out of a game called RoboCop Rogue City. And you know what? For a fucking game based off of a RoboCop, like out of nowhere, we got a fucking new game running on Unreal Engine 5, based off of fucking RoboCop, being a simple level-based first-person shooter, very simple. For it to be as badass and fucking awesome as it was, I didn't expect that at all. I heard good things about it before, sure, but I thought it was just people who, I don't know, really wanted a RoboCop game, and one that isn't complete garbage came out and they just sing praises about it being great. No, that game is genuinely really fucking good. Even though it's kind of silly that in modern day, we got a really good game based off of RoboCop. Who would have predicted that? And, you know, I don't really often get to play games on Unreal Engine 5, mostly because there aren't that many yet. Most video games that are running on Unreal Engine 5 haven't been released yet. A lot are in development, such as Borderlands 4. So it's not often I get to play a game on that engine, but that one runs on that engine, and my god, it's pretty. Reflections and puddles of water on the ground. We're actually reflecting the environment properly because it uses ray tracing. This Unreal Engine 5 can handle ray tracing, which is awesome. Yeah, probably the first game I've ever played that uses ray tracing as well, which is quite fucking awesome. And yeah, now I'm honestly not surprised anymore that GTA 6 might feature all these like reflections that we've seen on the trailer. Oh Jesus Christ. You know what, come to think of it, I could have restocked on max potions. I kind of fucked up not doing that. The current event hunt, by the way, is to hunt down Rayman as fast as possible. Oh jeez. Freaking love Rayman, he's so cool. I think when I was in the Capcom store, I've actually seen a Rayman figurine, but my fucking god was it expensive. And I did, like, Monster Hunter Wild wasn't even out when I was in Tokyo, but I would love to have a Rayman figurine now. I think if I visit Tokyo again in the future, I'm gonna fucking buy it. If they will still have it. I was overall kind of disappointed with the Capcom store. There was a bunch of Monster Hunter figurines, but they were all huge and expensive. There were some really cool, big-looking Street Fighter figurines. Again, big and expensive. I was kind of hoping they would have like some smaller little trinkets that I could buy, maybe based off of Resident Evil. But the only thing based off of Resident Evil they had were these funny looking like bean-looking plushies. They didn't get trapped like I hoped. My friend bought every single one of them, which was funny, but I don't know. I don't really like plushies all that much. I prefer figurines. I do like plushies of characters who already look like they're plushies. But plushies of Resident Evil characters, I don't really like it. The concept of it. I want to get trapped in this fucking thing. Oh, you got trapped. I love how he was doing an attack and then he got trapped. Can't hit him. Oh, jeez. You know, one fight I would like to maybe do, just kind of, even though it's not an optional fight or anything, an Alpha Deshagma fight. We only fought an Alpha Deshagma once, and they do appear around the map sometimes. Lightning fucking dragon, man, I love Rayman, he's so fucking dope. His color palette is fucking awesome. I just wish his armor set didn't look so goofy. I'm gonna show you his armor set after that, in case you don't remember what it looks like. He's a fucking railgun dragon. Shoots lightning. Doesn't breathe lightning, he shoots it. You know what? I've seen mods to Skyrim that add playstyles from Dark Souls to the game, where all of a sudden Skyrim plays like Dark Souls, where you roll around, you do heavy and light attacks. I guess Skyrim already had that, but you know. Well, now I'm hoping for someone to transfer Monster Hunter's movements into Skyrim. That'd be awesome. But you know what? I've seen people transfer fucking guns from Call of Duty to Skyrim. Like one-to-one how they work. I remember as a kid when Skyrim came out and I was looking at like silly mods and people were trying to add cars to the game, but all they were reskins of horses that looked like cars. Hey, Deshagma, how's it going? And there were also gun mods, but all they really were just reskins of magic wands. So you could tell that it's just a gun-shaped magic wand and not a real gun. But with these mods, it genuinely feels like guns in Skyrim. To the point where I'd be willing to do a new Skyrim playthrough, just a really dumb one with a bunch of dumb shit installed. Maybe not altering the story so that we could experience the Imperial side of the story, because I was siding with the Stormcloaks in my playthrough. Jesus Christ, I can barely see him. You know what, I can't believe I gotten used to controlling the camera with my left hand's thumb. Whenever I do these aim things, but I really did gotten used to it. And it comes natural to me now. That's why I really don't want to mess with this game's control settings, even though I've seen a lot of people recommend, oh, you should like enable this, disable that, blah blah blah. It's like, sure, maybe that will make it better if at the start of the game, but now that I've been playing it for a while, I kind of wasted a potion. I could have just used this. Would have given me the same effect. I didn't know it was behind me. But yeah, I don't want to mess with my muscle memory anymore. Like, that's why I really don't want to play Dark Souls right now, because it plays somewhat similar to this game. And I'm just gonna start confusing controls, you know? I'm gonna confuse Dark Souls controls with Monster Hunters. It's just not gonna... It's gonna be... annoying. How can you sleep surrounded by thunder and shit? Oh man, I don't have any bombs. I'm out of bombs. He gets hit by lightning and just doesn't give a shit. I mean, I guess why would he? He is the lightning dragon. If he's immune to lightning. If I can... Palahara and the Shagmar fighting. If I could get him under there, that'd be cool.
Get a load of these claws. Excellent use of
Oh, nice. I thought I'd fail, but... get hit. Man, I'm fucking him up right now. Oh, he's dead. Damn, I fucked him up towards the end. Knocked something off of him, what is that? Nah, just a heavy slicing pod.
Hopefully this will keep any further monsters.
Right. Let's head back and report.
You know what? I think I'm about to finally level up in a long while. I've been stuck on level 40 for a long time. I think I'm about to level up, and man, Rayman's like hideout is so fucking cool. Only Rayman has access to it. I mean, Arkville sometimes crashes the place and kicks Rayman's ass. I think Rayman is getting a bad rap in this game. Also, I like calling him Rayman all the time. His name's Rey Dau, or whatever. I just call him Rayman. Shut up, GZ. For being so happy. Look, it took me 14 minutes to beat Rayman, but it took me fucking 26 minutes to beat Jimmy the Hutt. Last episode, so clearly he's the superior monster. Except they're never gonna face off against each other, because Jin the Hutt has a thing where he's kind of a loner, kind of a, what's the word? Introvert. He keeps to himself.
I thank you for this kindness.
Did I ever put the old lady on a thumbnail? I don't know. Might
We
take a
can't take
thumbnail
all
with
the
her.
credit. It was your swift action that led your people to safety. Well,
I'm running out of thumbnails. That's why I'm concerned what to
Yes.
take thumbnails off of.
Better understand the monsters we
Plus,
share
I really
this
don't
land
like
with.
putting the same stuff on thumbnails twice, unless it's like a...
Quite right.
Like the Shagma, I think, was on a thumbnail 3 times at this point, but each time it was taken from a different cutscene,
Still,
so the Shagma looked a little bit different in each instance.
is it some
Because if I literally made the same thumbnail just with a different number 3 times in a row,
We're investigating the cause now,
it sucked
but
ass.
I'm afraid we still don't
I did
fully
do it
understand
a little bit before in the past. My Sonic Mania Let's Play, all the thumbnails look the same, just with a different number.
to new life?
And my Trine 2 Let's Play that I did for some reason early in my channel's lifetime, also every thumbnail looks the same. kind of weird that I did a Let's Play of Trine 2, and then I never did Let's Plays of the any of the other Trine games.
You need not worry about us here. May the
So
winds guide
maybe
you
next time I'm
travels.
gonna set out to do a puzzle game. Maybe I should play Trine. I did beat in Trine 1 with my friends, and then we just kind of couldn't really get into any other Trine games. We were like, our playthrough that we all did together of Trine 2 was fucking awesome, and I'm so happy we did it. Then Trine 1 was also a lot of fun, just simply not as good. You could tell that the game is just not as good. Uturo. Weird name. All caps, and there's his Uturo and Reo. Yeah, she's kind of a cute little kitty wearing Anjanath armor, I think, or Arkfeld armor. I don't know. His character looks kind of cool though. Talk to Fabius in the ice plains. Whatever. Can't the fucking game progress? Why is it still stuck on the like? Why am I still level 40? Damn it! Everyone's high level. Look at these guys. This guy's level 300, 200, and I'm just level 40. I'm fucking stuck. Level me up, Fabius. Move the plot forward, you stupid old fuck. Okay, I guess I can put the old lady on the... Oh, what's up? Oh, you're wearing armors here. That's cool. What's up, man? He's wearing the, like... I don't know what armor set he's wearing, but he looks pretty cool.
Good, you're here. I have received reports on your agile response to the conditions in each region. Well done.
Professor, that armor. Does that mean...
I have a report of my own to offer. I'll explain once everyone is assembled.
It's gonna be one of those... Talk to Fabius once you're ready.
For keeping you waiting.
I'm once again getting a million fucking messages from my old works group chat, which is hilarious.
This to be the territory of a Gormagala.
Gorbagala, new monster.
As evidence of that,
Oh no,
I
Rove.
recently took this Woodward into our care, afflicted by the frenzy virus.
Rove is dying.
It's unclear whether a Woodward's body is capable of weathering the virus. At this rate, he may not...
Oh my god, Rove is gonna die.
I've arrived at a theory. The Dragon Torch's excessive output, the lasting weather inclemency.
I do like Fabius once he like took action. I wasn't a big fan of him when he showed up.
Both of these
I was like, what, is he showing up midway through the game to now become the main character all of a sudden or whatever? But now that he's like all suited up, he looks pretty badass.
How? Wait, a virus? Interesting. You're right. The dots are starting to line up.
Fascinating. It's true the virus exacerbates...
I like how in this location specifically, because it's so cold, everybody's wearing a different outfit.
Could be that this excessive
They're all
energy
wearing
output
coats.
is a symptom or perhaps an immune response.
Yes. And if we're talking infection, that starts to clarify what we're dealing with. This is big. The torch is some kind of organic structure. The damn thing's alive.
My thoughts exactly. And as an organism, it may respond to treatment. I'm sure you follow, Eric.
So I do like how the R unit
The
and,
antiviral compound you describe in your
you know, the
thesis
other unit with Eric,
will need a tissue sample from the infection.
Vern, and what's her name again? Olivia. We kind of joined forces so many times that we almost feel like we're just on the same
The
team.
torch will respond to medicine? And would that same cure work on Rove?
There's hope. If they do share the same affliction, a cure for Rove could perhaps be a cure for both. The first step in testing that is slaying that Gormagala. To stop the virus's further spread.
So Gormagala is the one who spreads
And to
the
collect a
frenzy
tissue
virus?
sample To derive a cure.
I think frenzy virus is kind of
That is our
like
primary
whatever in this
priority.
game. Not too many monsters you encounter actually are infected with the frenzy virus.
Understood.
Like,
Then we'll hurry back.
tempered
to
monsters
any
are much more
analysis.
common, but frenzied monsters, I've only ever met like
Close eye on Rove's condition
one while I was
examining the
playing the
sample we
game.
took from him.
And it's not like Frenzied Monster dropped some rare materials or anything like that. Also, I'm not sure if even all monsters are able to be frenzied, because the only one I ever seen frenzied were Eon Kutkus, I think. And maybe the Gypceros. No, actually, I think only monster I've ever seen, like, affected by the frenzy virus. You know what, I think straight up the game's just gonna keep me at level 40 until I become, you know, until I fucking beat the story, because Gormagala is, you know what, I think Gormagala should have been the final boss of the game, because it's fucking badass. It feels like the final big boss, you know, even though it like comes out of nowhere, but whatever. And then after that, you what's his name again? Nata all of a sudden remembers something, and he's like, oh wait, Arkveld is back. Remember that Arkveld egg we found at the beginning of High Rank? Well, turns out Arkveld is reborn, and we have to fight him again. And now there's multiple Arkvelds, I guess. So it just, I don't know, feels like... Also, why can't I fucking set up what they should collect here? It's fucking weird. Like, why can't I pick anything? They're not collecting anything.
Okay, bye.
Just wasting my fucking time. That's all they're doing.
They said this was our share from the Fire Spring Festival.
And yeah, I don't know. I feel kind of weird about the ending of the game. But in an update, they added a mission from Vern, who tasks us with killing Zoshia one more time, which I'd like to consider that the true ending of the game, because it just feels like it should have been the ending of the game, and not the other monster fights. So yeah. Also, I'm pretty sure we're gonna unlock a fight against Rayman. So I think next episode we're gonna fight Rayman once again. But his fight isn't gonna take us very long, so I'm kinda... I don't know, conflicted on what I should record. I mean, I think we're gonna fight Rayman again next episode. And then I don't know what the fuck else we're gonna do, man. I don't know what the fuck else we're gonna do. Gonna finish the episode, that's for sure. See you fellas in the next episode. Bye.